Welcome back to the DBMS question session. This is the question set 3. First, I will explain the question. The owner of the Rajapaksa grocery store has decided to buy software to make his day-to-day business easier. The owner of this store has entrusted your organization to develop this software. Assume you are working as a software developer for this company and that you have been assigned to create a software database. So we have been assigned to create a software database for Rajapaksa grocery store, and this is a business, and we will be given to create a database for his business. And on the first question, they have asked use Rajapaksa DB for the name in the database. Draw an ER diagram. So they have specifically asked us to create an ER diagram. So we will have to use an ER a tool that can draw ER diagrams like MySQL Workbench. And in the second question, they have asked to create a table using the following data, and they have given the 3 tables with the table customer, product, and brand. And in the last question, they have asked customers who come to the store can buy as many items as they like. The store owner says that all purchased items must be stored in a database with a record. Design the table accordingly. Use the ER diagram for this. So we will have to create a database, a table for keeping the records or the invoice records of customers buying products. And now I will show you how that is done. Now first to create an ER diagram, we will first need to create a new model. Click on File, New Model, and then we can rename our schema. They have asked us to name it as Rajapaksa DB. Then I will rename the references. Click OK. And now we will create a new ER diagram. And in the second question, they asked to create 3 tables. So I'll be creating 3 tables. The first table will be the customer table. First attribute will be asterisk no. This will be a variable char. Now variable char will be very efficient in memory management. So using a variable char instead of something like text is very useful. And then I will create the next attribute with the first name. I will set it also to be not now. Then again the last name of the customer. Then the gender. I'll set it to be 10, and I will not set it to be not null because this is for a business of buying and selling, and the gender of the customer is not that really relevant. So I will, so in case the customer doesn't want to give off the gender details, then like so, then that record will be null. So unticking this will be useful. And for the next attribute, they have asked to give the contact no. Now I will set that to be not now because having the contact number of the customer is really important for the business. And so now I have created the table. I can close this. This will be the customer table that I created. And next we'll also have to create a products table, product with a product ID, a variable char of length 10, primary key not null because the primary key cannot be null, the product name not null. Last, they have asked to create a brands table. Brand ID, variable char, and the brand name. Also variable char of length 45. This cannot be null, so I have set this checkbox to be true. And then we can close this table. Oh, I forgot to rename the table name. This table name should be brand, like so. Now we will create a relationship between these two tables, and like I explained in the second question set, there can be many products when you consider one brand, and when we consider a specific product, there can be only one brand to it. So this will be a many to one relationship, and it will be a non-identified relationship. So we'll click on this and click first on products table, then on brands table to create a many to one relationship like so. And then in the third question they had asked us to create a table for having records of the transactions when a customer buys a product. And for that, when we consider the relationship between these two tables, a customer can have many products. A customer can buy many products, and when we consider that specific product, also that specific product can be bought by many customers. When we consider like a phone of some sort for the product, that same phone can be bought by many customers, and likewise one customer can buy a phone, a TV, etc. So this will be a many to many relationship, and for that I will use this. Click on the customer table and then on the products table. This will create a identifier relationship between these two tables. Now to make them non-identifying relationships, first I will click on this, right click on this, and go to edit relationship, and then go to foreign key here, and click on this identify relationship checkbox, and then close it like so. Then you can see that now this is not a primary key anymore. To also change this to be not a primary key, we'll need to edit the relationship like so. Now it is done. Now we can change the name of the table. I will set it to invoice. This can be any name. I just used invoice, and to make this so that the data will not be repeated, then we can add an primary key here. So I will use invoice ID, and I will give it an int data type, and then I will set it to be a primary key with auto increment, so that there will be no duplicate entries here. Then we can close it. Now this will be the final field, and when we are ready to create the database, we will go to database here, and then click on forward engineer, and then proceed through the steps. Then after a few while it will create the database. Then we can go to our database and schemas, and we can click on refresh. Then we will have our table like so. This is the branch table, the customer table, the invoice, and the products table like so. Thank you for watching.